Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony. And we've got and 3-pointers certainly on the rise. We'll see if he sticks to his guns. DA, thank you. And Frank, 2 teams here who are very proud of their defense.
This is where you look at the coaches, Kevin, and you have to commend the fact that he's been able to convince all of the guys on his roster, not just the starting 5, that however they're going to impact the game is going to start on the defensive end. Oh, and by the way, that's where your playing time is going to come from.
And that can get in the head of a scorer, can it?
That absolutely can, and if you can set the pace defensively, the offensive team knows it's in for a long night.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got Festus Ezeli, Iguodala out there with Ibaka. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Curry in at the point guard position. A second chance effort. It's Butler that time on the assist from Cauley Stein.
And they get the first bucket of the game on that one.
Nice way to start off. Let's see if they can keep that rolling.
Curry with it. Shot from the low block. He doesn't hit that one. Good work defensively by Conley. And Utah has possession. First quarter, just over a minute played. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Yeah, you gotta like the aggressive D going for the block, but he got it just as it was on its way down.
Curry kicks to DeRozan. The dish to Ezeli. Gasol with the steal. Outside Conley. Back to Gasol. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Outside DeRozan. He can't get it to go. And Utah the other way now. To the wing right side. Cauley Stein passes to Gasol. Gasol missing again. Here's Miami now. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. DeRozan dishes to Curry. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Gasol with the steal. Iguodala with the steal. Stolen by Conley. Out left to the wing. Ingles kicks to Butler. Shoots from 14. The rebound by Ezeli. And it's the Heat with the ball. Trailing by 4 to the inside. And stolen by Cauley Stein. Now here's Conley. Down low. Feeds to Cauley Stein. Chalk up 2 there.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
That they did, and he's the one guy on D you can't leave alone, or he's going to get to the bucket over and over. Just torched him there.
Looking to end the drought, and it's Curry laying it in.
A strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
Looks like he might have a little bit of an edge to his game today. And the way that the league is changing, you have to respect the fact that Eric Spoelstra has changed along with it. He's had a lot of small ball during the big 3 years. And he's been able to recognize when it's advantageous to go small with his roster for quite some time.
Ezeli a screen. Curry wide open. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Man, that guy coming out firing, who knew? Exactly what we expected.
Conley kicks to Gasol. The jump hook, and there's another one for the Jam. The Heat trail by 7. Outside Curry. To the paint. DeRozan in the corner. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And DeMar DeRozan, kind of a throwback, you know, for this day and age when we talk so much about the 3-point shot, because he's not a guy that's going to bomb you to death from deep. he's a high flyer who's going to attack the rim and get to the free throw line. And to me, that's extremely important because the more attempts at the line you get, the more opportunities you have to set your defense. And so he beats people with that polished mid-range game and shoots an incredible number at that line. And those are reasons why this guy continues to improve and become one of the best at that off-guard position.
And good that time.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
That's how you draw it up. Each guy doing his part. Beautiful pass break.
Butler against DeRozan. And it's Conley that time on the assist by Butler. 8 points for Conley. And looking at how DeRozan gets his points last season, Greg, he made great strides in becoming a more efficient shooter.
Yeah, and for a guy who didn't take a lot of threes, the field goal accuracy wasn't all that great for a number of seasons. But last year, DeRozan was more patient, took better shots. He also became more of a conscientious playmaker, which his teammates, no doubt, appreciate.
Cauley Stein with the screen for Butler. Out to the wing. Ingles passes to Cauley Stein. Outside for Gasol. 4 on the clock. Fades back. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Curry kicks to DeRozan. Tries from 10. Not enough on that one as it misses. Jazz leading by 7. Conley dishes to Butler. The rebound by Ibaka. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Curry against Conley. And Butler sends it back. 1:53 left here in the opening quarter. Iguodala wide open. Misses the 3. Jazz have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Pass to Ingles. Here's Cauley Stein. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Iguodala.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
DeRozan in the corner. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, he's been precise on offense. I don't think he's made one mistake on that end of the floor so far.
And a new group in for the Heat. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Festus Ezeli. West comes in for Serge Ibaka. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Steph Curry. So Utah ends up going with the new group. Oladipo, he's checked in for the Heat.
And for the Heat last season, they seem to have a very defensive approach to how it is that they wanted to play. Challenged every shot, did well on their rotations, and they definitely limited their opponents' scoring by slowing down the pace of the game.
Cousins with a screen on Rose. Oladipo outside. There's the triple. Offensive rebound Heat. That one doesn't go. Jazz leading by 6. Over to the left wing. Cousins against Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. The Heat shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
This season, in general, has not been kind to them at the free throw line. Only about 71%.
Curry's checked in for Victor Oladipo. Both free throws good from Rubio.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Here's Rose. The shot missing. Nice D from Cousins. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Rubio the pass to West. Stolen by Miles. And David West gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Utah leading. Rose against Rubio. Outside Rose. Favors with a screen on Rubio. Here's Rose. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Rose has got his second bucket of the game to go. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Jazz up. And Serge Ibaka coming known.
He trusts you every time he punts the ball.
Well, if you wonder how much difference a coach can make for a player, there it is. Huh?
You heard it in Serge's voice, too. That confidence has already been planted in him. That voice telling him, shoot the ball, is now in his own head. He's going to be just fine.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
I just really like what we're seeing from a defensive standpoint, forcing a lot of turnovers with those quick hands.
These guys are pickpockets out there. They feast off of that kind of carelessness. You have to protect the ball around them.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the Jazz, C.J. Miles is out there with Derrick Rose. Then there's Gallinari. Then it's Olynyk, and it's Favors in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Here's Rose. Favors with the screen. Rose kicks to Favors. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. And the Jazz lead by 6.
And that was the play to make. Rose making the right read. I tell you what, Derrick Favors has arrived. I mean, the 3rd overall pick back in the 2010 draft. Never a doubt about the ability and the talent, but I think it took him a while to get comfortable playing at this level. And in the last 2 seasons, it feels like he's just kind of put it all together. It oftentimes takes young guys coming into this league a little bit of time to develop their niche and their identity, but once they do, boy, watch out.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we've seen DeMarcus Cousins become one of the elite big men in the NBA, dominant in the post and even adding a three-pointer to his game. But at times, his temper has overshadowed his talent. Cousins says he's now turned a corner, saying, "My mind has grown. I understand the league better. I understand the politics of it. Now I'm becoming the professional I need to be. It took time." Guys, he understands he now has to lead by example.
He wants to win, David. You know that. Thank you. And talking about the improvements made by Favors, he's really added something to his game, Greg, every single year.
Great point. I mean, he plays the pick and roll beautifully now, whether it's rolling to the basket on offense or using his mobility to deter the pick and roll at the other end. I mean, the versatility to man both front court spots is a huge plus when you're playing matchups. If he can just stay healthy, he has the potential to become a perennial all-star. An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Rose dishes to Favors. Shoots from 8. And it's Miami with the rebound. It's tipped. The pass to Cousins. Shoots the 3. No good that time. And it's Utah the other way. And here is Olynyk. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Gallinari wide open. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Jazz lead by 7.
When Gallinari pulls up for 3, it's usually a high percentage shot. So smart at taking outside looks.
Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Rose attacking to the middle. Here's Miles. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
Beautiful entry feed right where his teammate could do something with it.
Now Rubio. Rose with the block. Rubio, the pass to Cousins. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
You know, he didn't score the ball much in the first quarter, but he has been really, really solid during the second quarter. I expect a big game from him now.
Rose with the ball. Now defended by Korver. Rose kicks to Gallinari. Back to Rose. And the rejection by Cousins. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. An explosion of emotion from him.
It's still hard to imagine how much passion he plays with. I mean, I love seeing that kind of fire.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
Yeah, he sat in that mid-range area, which can be a no-man's land defensively, but he quickly moved over to contest.
And defense, not always something that gets a ton of attention, Brent, but it's the other half of the coin. It makes a difference when you think of perimeter defense. Who comes to mind as the best guys at that position?
Well, Kawhi Leonard is causing all kinds of havoc for multiple players in our league right now from the wing. And you combine his athleticism, his length, his timing, and then the stability, Kevin, of really the defensive structure around him. That really pronounces him as one of the game's premier defenders.
The versatility, him, Green, I mean, these guys can card a lot of different positions.
Yeah, again, there's ways that great coaches in our league teach professional teams that you can also have schemes defensively and just as many plays defensively to be effective on that end of the floor. But that part is about effort.
A different look for Utah. Conley against Curry. Conley dishes to Butler. Outside for Gasol. Ingles passes to Butler. Nice ball movement by Utah. Goes up on the high post. And it's Miami with the rebound. Here's Curry. And again, it's the Heat missing.
I think the defense was surprised that he did not knock that down. Clear defensive breakdown there, guys. Should have made him pay.
Ingles kicks to Butler. Two points. That one goes.
You really have to guard against his smarts. Knows every angle.
Curry with it. Azealia screen. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Yeah, nice roll there by Azealia, showing good comfort and awareness there on that play.
Conley dishes to Ingles. The feed to Butler. Pass to Cauley-Stein. Shot left block. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. That one on DeRozan. Utah shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And the second free throw, good. The Heat trail by 5. Outside Curry. Wants to get it to DeRozan and does. Back to Curry and out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
.121 left to play here in the half. Kicks to Cauley-Stein. Outside Butler. The 3. A rebound by Azealia. Azealia's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Yeah, he is struggling mightily, but his teammates in this one have picked him up.
Curry passes to Azealia. And it's Azealia with the jam.
A beautiful concentration by Azealia, converts right through the contact.
Jazz leading by 3. Cauley-Stein with the screen for Conley. Outside Butler. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Azealia screen. On its way from Curry for 2, and another basket for Miami.
The pick definitely could have been better, didn't fully commit to it, but it was still just enough to get his teammate enough room to knock down the shot.
Curry against Conley. Now here's Here's Gasol. He's tightly guarded. Crafty move. That shot off. Good work defensively by Ibaka. Conley against Curry. From outside the arc. He can't get that one. In the first half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. Nobody had an answer for Mike Conley in the first. He had 8 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 steal. And Kenny, what'd you see out there from the Jazz?
Well, the three-point shooting was the key thus far.
That concludes our halftime.
We welcome you back down to Salt Lake City with a breathtaking view of the layout of this beautiful town. And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
Yeah, you just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Well, showed great discipline and only took good shots. So we'll see if he can keep that decision-making up here in the third.
And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. They've got Kyle Korver, DeMarcus Cousins out there with West. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's DeRozan in at the 2. Shots good by Butler.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Pick by West. And Rubio kicks to Cousins. Over Gasol. Second chance shot. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Miami shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. So you look around, we see a lot more face-up power forwards than in decades past. That's what teams are looking for, wouldn't you say?
I'd say teams are looking for, Kevin, guys who at the 4 and 5 spot can help a team move the ball from strong side to weak side, be able to read some defenses, make proper passes, and then set screens and be a presence on the roll. That's absolutely at the 4 and 5 spot what teams are trying to find today.
But do you think players now, Brent, are smarter than they were coming in?
I don't know how to check the report cards, Kevin. No, the players, because of their versatility, and I think growing up not playing back to the basket and being asked to do a lot more things that require guard skills when they come into the game and coaches are asking them to do these things, they're more than capable of doing that.
Cauley Stein with the screen for Conley. Butler in the corner. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Well, good hand-eye coordination, but he could only get the deflection very close.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Utah has turned a corner, establishing its identity under Quinn Snyder as a youthful, defensive-minded team. Coach Snyder said, our players have gotten better. Our team has gotten better. There was a connectivity and a defensive mindset that was bubbling beneath the surface. The habits were there. The intensity was there. Things have just clicked. Kevin?
All right, DA, they're on the rise from 12 feet out. And it's Miami with the rebound. Cousins has got 4 rebounds in this game. Rubio outside. Passes it to Korver. It's Oladipo on the wing. Back to Korver. Shot clock at 6. And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That's his first foul. Miami with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Cousins with a screen on Conley. 5 on the clock. No good from Cousins.
Well, no way this is the start they wanted for the second half. Their offense better start getting it going soon. 1 of 4 here is not cutting it.
The Jazz making a switch here. Ingles is checked in. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Butler, and they double up Butler. And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That's foul number 2 for him. Butler against Oladipo. Dishes to Ingles. Here's the three. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Cousins with a screen on Conley. And Oladipo has it in the corner. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Kicks it out to Iguodala. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Willie Cauley-Stein.
And that is a punch to the jaw. This game as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game.
Ooh, I don't think he planned it too far in advance. That was one of those things, you know, Greg, that just happens. Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Butler dishes to Cauley-Stein. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Cauley-Stein's got 4 points this quarter. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. Outside DeRozan. He can't get that one to fall. Jazz leading by 3. Butler with the ball. Out guarded by DeRozan. The leader. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka. Ibaka's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Conley against Curry. Back to DeRozan. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Butler against DeRozan. And that one's good by Butler. Butler's got 10 points.
Solid look inside. That's the range you want to operate from.
Now here's Curry. 6 points for him. Down low, Gasol with the steal. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Ingles kicks to Butler. It's stolen by DeRozan. Conley against Curry. Good on the shot. He's got 8.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Jazz have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the 2nd half. Over to the wing. Gasol's in the post. Working on Ibaka. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. That doesn't go either for Butler. Miami trailing.
And you love the defense that Ibaka brings to the court every game. Provides big problems for his matchup with his length. Is good to block at least a couple shots every night, it seems.
Ibaka sets the pick for Curry. Just 5 to shoot. The Heat need to get a shot off. Doesn't go that time. And Utah the other way now. Here's Butler. 10 points for him. Cauley-Stein with the screen for Butler. A floater, and it's Miami with the rebound. And with Ibaka and his defensive presence, it's not only the blocks he gets, but the threat of blocks that makes him great.
That's a great point. You see a lot of very talented players start to hear footsteps when they get close to Ibaka. It isn't just that shot blocking that you mentioned. It's his help defense and ability also to defend on the perimeter. Also incredibly strong and very difficult to back down.
Utah calls timeout.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
The topics that always seems to come up when players retire is what's next. Brent, you were a 14-year veteran in the league. How big of a change has it been from retirement to when you played the transition period in between and adapting to it?
Well, I thought about life after basketball for quite some time, and you know, Kevin, from knowing me, that broadcasting was something I was very interested in. So I had the opportunity to talk with a few people after I retired, and I felt like the timing was appropriate and seamless to be able to continue talking about players that I had played with, played against, coaches that I played with, coaches that I played against, and continue to pass along at least some of the knowledge and maybe some of the perspective that I've had throughout the course of 14 long, celebrated years in the game.
Fun years. Any thoughts to coaching?
Yeah, some thoughts to coaching eventually. When my boys get a little bit older, I'll coach somebody else's kids. Right now, I'll coach my own.
You'd be terrific. Here's Olynyk, and the dunk by Olynyk.
And guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, you know, his reputation. Grinding away 100% effort all the time.
And then uses his explosiveness once he's gathered the rebound to throw it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Favors, and the rejection by Cousins. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. There's 47 seconds left in the third. Here's Favors. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 3 assists in the game. And here's Rubio. Down low, Cousins. Rose with the rebound.
Well, he's seen it before where he can light it up with the best in the league, but right now, he just does not have the touch.
For Miami, they've gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Rubio outside. Cousins with a screen on Rose. Floats it up for Cousins. From deep, Miles. No good. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. Utah trailing here. We've got Derrick Rose. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Favors. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Miles in a 2-guard. That's the group right now for Utah. Now Rubio. And Oladipo has it in the corner. And again, Miami with the triple.
Slowly and steadily improving Oladipo, a good three-point shooter, making him more well-rounded as a threat.
Rose against Rubio. Rose attacking. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Miami leading by 3. Rubio outside. Wide open. And that one comes up a bit short.
This team is counting on him to knock down looks like that. It has to mess with your confidence a little bit.
Miles the pass to Olynyk. And the rejection by Cousins. It's stolen by Korver. Oh, here we go. Rubio's got it on the fast break chance. Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop. And the Heat lead by 5.
And I think his coach excited about how much he's regarded as a defender first, but his offense has been at least as strong thus far in his career.
Poke loose and stolen by Cousins. Korver gets a wide open look. The rebound by the Jazz. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And Kyle Korver picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And Favors kicks to Miles. Back to Favors. West with the steal.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
Oladipo with the ball. And that one, good. Now it's a 7-point Miami lead.
I like seeing Oladipo around the rim using the lift inside.
Rose can't hit.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
The drive by Rubio, and the layup falls.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Screen by Olynyk. Here's Rose, and the rejection by Cousins. Oladipo outside. On the wing, Korver. Screen by Cousins. Oladipo goes in, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. Jazz trail by 9. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And the dunk by Olynyk.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Now, here's Rubio. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Gallinari with the steal. Inside, here's Olynyk, and the dunk by Olynyk.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Well, this team now has to settle in right here and have a great possession without getting so aggressive that you compound your mistake.
Curry dishes to Iguodala. Ball's knocked loose. Gallinari with the steal. Olynyk has the open look. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Now just a 2-point Heat lead.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Rose against Curry. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Curry.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Utah calls timeout.
And you know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, I agree. A good timeout here if that's the case. No reason to waste precious seconds to get together.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. He told his team to keep looking for those perimeter shots. He said their defense is not respecting us, so let's keep shooting until they come out on us, guys.
Thank you, David. Here's DeRozan. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting. Here's Conley. Top of the key, Butler. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's foul number 2 for him. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Miami. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Cauley Stein passes to Butler. Back to Cauley Stein.
Yeah, easy call.
The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. The Heat leading by 4. And here is Curry. He feeds it to DeRozan. Back to Curry. Clock at 6. Screen by Ibaka. Over in the corner, Cousins. Cauley Stein kicks to Ingles. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Curry kicks to DeRozan. Good ball movement here by Miami. Back to Ibaka. The tray. Cousins controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Heat lead by 4.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass. And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting them get all the way to the basket that time.
Well, we talked about the D. Let's credit the offense. He attacked right there from the moment he saw the opening, not letting the defense react.
Gasol with the steal. Butler goes in. Ingles dishes to Butler. Inside. Here's Gasol. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Yeah, I looked in my rearview mirror and defense was sitting in the back seat. So got to give credit to both offenses there.
Here's Iguodala outside Curry. Lets the three fly. Another miss by Curry. Crucial possession with time ticking down.
He had an opportunity to take the lead on this possession.
Conley with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Stein with the screen for Conley. 6 to shoot. Outside Gasol. The Jazz need to get off a shot here.
Those are huge points.
As important a bucket as we've seen all game long.
And here are the Heat. Up top, Curry, over by Conley. And they get it. Curry can't get it to go.
That set had everything but the finish. You know, even though they missed that shot, they know they will convert that more times than not.
We've got 28 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Well, he really could time those perfectly. What an assist.
Gotta score quickly.
Yeah, can't let any time off the clock here. Every second critical.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's his third foul of the game. Utah calls timeout. They're leading by 5. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here are the Jazz now. They're on a 20-6 run. Well, they're passing to Conley. Top of the key. And that one goes long.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, you want your guys to attack with confidence, but that's just a bad one.
That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, getting after it right now. You love the passion and desire on that goal. Excellent rebound, and then the stick back.
And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, friends and neighbors. Marc Gasol, you know, and that is a wrap, everybody. Thanks for joining us this evening. For Shaquille O'Neal.